Hamza Sharma bringing to you top news of the week. Due to the low pressure area formed over the coast of Tamil Nadu, Bay of Bengal, there is an alert of heavy rain in many districts. The districts of North Tamil Nadu, Pondicherry and South Andhra including Chennai are on alert. In view of heavy rain alert, rain holiday has been declared in 26 districts of Tamil Nadu. A holiday has been declared in Pondicherry. Let us tell you that every year in the month of October-November, the northeast monsoon knocks on the coast of Tamil Nadu, due to which it rains heavily on the coast of Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh and Odisha. In view of the heavy rain alert, the Chennai Corporation has also asked people to stay in their homes. Fishermen have also been instructed not to go inside the sea. At the same time, the possibility of rain after this alert in the Delta region, Ghat areas and coastal areas of Tamil Nadu has increased the problems of the people. On the other hand, in South Andhra too, the administration is on full alert. Special arrangements are being made by the administration for heavy rains. Delhi and its surrounding areas, which have been battling air pollution since Diwali, have not got any relief. After this, the Arvind Kejriwal government of Delhi has banned the entry of trucks in Delhi till November 21. For this, order have been issued by the government. Delhi government has said in its order, in view of the increasing pollution level in Delhi, the entry of trucks in Delhi is prohibited on November 21. However, vegetable, fruits, milk trucks supplying essentials goods like ration, eggs will be allowed to enter. Apart from this, tankers of milk and petrol and diesel have been also allowed. The Delhi government has banned constructions and demolition activities in the national capital till November 21. Employees have been ordered to work from home till Sunday. Announced the closure of all schools, colleges and educational institutions till Sunday. Delhi Environmental Minister Gopal Rai said 1,000 private CNG buses would be hired to strengthen the public transport system. After 20 months, the corridor of Darbar Sahib was opened in Pakistan. As soon as the registration was done, the first batch arrived for darshan. There are 50 members in the first batch. All those devotees were welcomed by wearing garlands of flowers on behalf of the Sikh Gurudwara Management Committee of Pakistan. Kartarpur is the holy place of Sikhs, which is presently in Pakistan. The first Sikh Guru, Shri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, spent the lifetime of his life here. But being in Pakistan, there was a problem in the vision here, which efforts have been made to solve the Kartarpur corridor. Till a few years ago, Sikh devotees of India used to see the Darbar Sahib only through binoculars, but the opening of the Kartarpur corridor, now he can go straight to Darbar Sahib and bow his head. Visa is not required for darshan after this corridor. This corridor was inaugurated on 9 November 2019. However, this corridor had to be closed on 16 March 2020 due to the outbreak of corona. In view of the COVID-19 pandemic, devotees will have to take special care of some rules. It will be mandatory for all the traveling passengers to carry the negative report of the RT-PCR test done in the 74 hours and the vaccine certificate. Like other areas of Pakistan, it will be necessary to follow COVID-19 guidelines in Kartarpur Gurudwara too. Cambodia has announced quarantine-free traveler for fully vaccinated foreign travelers arriving in the country, as the majority of the country's population has been vaccinated against COVID-19. For international travelers, according to new travel guidelines, November 2022 will be applicable from. Giving information, Cambodia PM said that both incoming and foreigner no longer need to go into quarantine, but those who have not been vaccinated will have to stay in quarantine for a full 14 days. Samples will be taken for PCR test of all the passengers coming into the country. Only when the result shows that the passenger does not have COVID-19, he will have the right to go wherever he wants to go. The Thai cabinet has approved Visit Thailand Year 2022 campaign. This campaign has been started to promote tourism. The Center for COVID-19 Situation Administration CCSA has also set up a committee to oversee the pandemic related constraint for the industry. The campaign will focus on areas like Chiang Mai, Phuket, Nakhon and Ayutthaya. The Tourism Authority of Thailand will prepare budget for this campaign from both the government and private sector and use the budget to oversee the campaign to attract foreign visitors to travel to Thailand. TED governors said that the promotional packages will be implemented based on the Corporation of Hotels and Airlines. TED has also ordered to revise its action plan to meet this target. The campaign will focus on the Middle East and Indian markets. Some rules have to be followed during the journey. Visitors to blue zone provinces must present a vaccine passport prior to entry, even if they were not already presented at the airport. Thailand is celebrating Loy Krathong Festival. Loy Krathong Festival, also known as a Festival of Light and the Floating Lantern Festival. It is being celebrated with enthusiasm all over Thailand. The most fascinating and visually stunning of all Thailand's annual festivals and celebrated during the full moon of the 12th month of Thai lunar calendar. Loy Krathong is mainly celebrated to give thanks to the goddess of water. Thai people thanks the goddess for watering in the decorated basket by pouring them into the water. People use local flower candles and incenses to decorate the basket. Also, Thai people and foreigners make lanterns and place a candle in the center of the lantern during the festival. The lantern is blown into the sky. While Loy Krathong is celebrated throughout the country, some of the best places for tourists to experience the festivals are Bangkok, Chiang Mai and Sukhothai. These were the top news of the week. Keep connected to the Indo-Thai News.